Good morning, Internet. It's an early morning here on the prairie in Livingston, and as you can see, Tenbrook on the K1 seems to have the line on the apex over Graves, but it's early in the race, Monday morning. You know, there's some real informed truth to that bumper sticker I've seen lately that said, YouTube certified mechanic. And I certainly owe a great debt to those of you who post your solutions to technical problems, as I do on the internet. And I've been enjoying the Goodwood Festival of Speed this past weekend, and just encouraged to get after this long since made dusty project of putting the replacement clutch parts and main shaft seal parts in this 1995 K1100RS. But in the process of so doing, I identified that this clutch pilot bearing that I'm poking into right now, this bronze pilot bearing, was pretty beat and a lot of slop in this actuator rod. And it did take quite a time to get the bronze bushing from West Germany. They didn't stock it because people just don't service it. But I've been sitting on that part for a long time, so no excuse. And I tried a conventional puller. Embarrassingly a Harbor Freight piece that goes in, you tap, it twists, and you pull. That just didn't cut it. And so what I really want to communicate this morning is that there's proof in the pudding, or sometimes I have a real use for white bread, which is very rare these days, other than that I live with picky eaters. But as you perhaps know, there is a process using hydraulics and white bread that will get sticky bearings, and in this case, this bronze bushing, out of the crankshaft on my K1100. So with no further ado, I'm going to follow what I found and repeat on my process, where I basically stuff bread in that orifice, and there is a cup behind it that will fill, and with some taps of the hammer on an appropriately sized punch that does not match the inside diameter of the bronze bushing, I'm going to punch that bronze bushing out with hydraulic pressure created by the bread. How about that? I shouted out loud when I first saw it. And shame on you, all my mechanic pals on Motor Brick and other places who didn't tell me this wonderful trick before. Just kidding. Tongue in cheek. Shout out to my buddy Greg and Hober Mallow.